Let's bring in the author of Total Empire, retired U.S. Army Brigadier General Anthony Tata, and Abe Hamadeh, former U.S. Army Reserve Captain and Intelligence Officer. Gentlemen, thank you both for coming on here. General, to you first. I want to put this up. This is the Wall Street Journal editorial board from today. How Hamas defines the ceasefire. Going on to write, Hamas promises more massacres in Arabic while asking for humanitarian reprieve in English. It knows from experience that some Westerners are gullible enough to fall for it, and we know they're falling for it, General, because we see it every single day.
Yeah, that's right. With these Harvard students and college campuses all over, there's a real sickness in the minds of some of these people that are supporting Hamas terrorists that brutally slaughtered the Israelis when they crossed the border on October 7th. And so Israel is moving very deliberately with 3 divisions in Gaza, and they have a good plan. And I continue to believe that they're being very methodical about this.
Yeah, and listen, Captain Hamadeh, Abe, if you don't believe this, then you just hear it from one of the Hamas officials who said this.
Israel is a country that has no place on our land. We must remove that country because it constitutes a security, military, and political catastrophe to the Arab and Islamic nation and must be finished. We are not ashamed to say this with full force.
Yeah, bottom line is they want Israel eradicated. Your thoughts?
That's exactly right, and that's why you're seeing this quickly divulge into a regional conflict. I mean, right now you're seeing, the Iranians, militias in Syria and Iraq on the move, but you also saw in Yemen with these Houthi missile attacks coming in and trying to strike Israel. So this is quickly turning into a regional conflict where Israel needs to have its focus on Gaza because they have 2 main objectives right now in Gaza. It's to eradicate Hamas's leadership, and it's also to free and rescue those hostages that have been taken. So, Israel right now needs much more moral support from the United States, and I believe the Biden administration has been sending a lot of mixed signals. First of all, telling them to delay their invasion, and I think that's allowed Hamas to regroup, but it's also sent a signal to all these other terrorist groups around the region to arm and to, right now attack Israel.
Yeah, they need better signaling, that's for sure. General, this is from Nasser Imani. He's an analyst close to the Iranian government. He tells the New York Times the following, quoting here, "There is no need for Iran to get directly involved in the war and attack Israel itself because it has the resistance Axis militia who follow Iran's policies and strategies and act on its behalf. Right now, Iran is in control mode. It is telling all of them, including Hezbollah, to keep things boiling but have restraint." And that's the truth. They just keep attacking U.S. forces, keep attacking, northern Israel, and waiting for the next response. General, let's go back. Let's go to Abe. When we get the general back, we'll let him answer that. What are your thoughts on that, Abe?
Well, I think that's exactly the MO of Iran. I mean, their most successful military operation is Hezbollah. I mean, it costs them not that much money if you think about the damage that they can inflict on Israel. So the idea right now is to boil this over, keep it simmering. I mean, this is a 27-day war, as you mentioned in the program, compared to the 6-day war in 1967. And in 1973, that was over in less than a month. So, right now, Iran knows that this is much more of a psychological operation, an information warfare. Yeah. So that's why it's very concerning when you have these college campuses. They're basically hunting down Jews. And Trace, it's very scary. And, I think, my friend in Las Vegas just posted a photo today where one on her way to school, it said, "Kill the Jews, free Gaza." But, they're just getting a lot of misinformation right now from Hamas. And they're propagating pro-Hamas propaganda.
Yeah, let me just get the general here for 15 seconds. We got you back, General. Is the war going how you think Israel wants it to go?
I think Israel is prosecuting this in a very methodical way, and I would just like to say that I think we need more people like Abe, veterans in Congress, and so I fully support Abe's run for Congress, and he's done a great job representing military veterans.
And he's a good analyst to boot, so thank you,
That's
Abe,
right.
General. We appreciate your time.